Murdered British students say they're satisfied with the guilty verdict of Amanda Knox and her Italian ex-boyfriend.
It's not a time for celebration at the end of the day, you know, it's not a moment of triumph, and as we've said before, at the end of the day we're all gathered here because, you know, our sister was brutally murdered and taken away from us.
More than 100 die in a nightclub fire in Russia. It's a crime, says the president. Martial law is imposed in a Philippines province following last month's election-related massacre. Hello, welcome to BBC World News. I'm Owen Thomas. Also in the programme, an appeal for calm as students and anarchists mark the anniversary of last year's riots in Greece. And we're live at a major rally in London ahead of the International Climate Change Conference in Copenhagen. Martial law has returned to the Philippines for the first time in a generation. The government in Manila has taken over institutions in the southern province of Maguindanao, the scene of a mass killing incident last month. It said it's trying to avert a rebellion by members of a local clan allegedly involved in the massacre. In the past few hours, it's been reported that 20 militiamen have been detained and large quantities of ammunition seized. Our Southeast Asia correspondent Rachel Harvey with our report.
The evidence was already clear on the ground. The number of troops deployed to Maguindanao steadily growing. The decision was the president's, but the announcement was left to a subordinate.
I, Gloria Macapagal Arroyo, President of the Republic of the Philippines, by virtue of the powers vested in me by the Constitution and by law, do hereby proclaim as follows. Section 1. There is hereby declared a state of martial law in the province of Maguindanao.
The official reason to prevent an armed insurrection by supporters of the local Ampatuan clan. Andal Ampatuan Jr. has been charged in connection with a mass political killing in the province. Now the authorities have moved against his older brother and his father, placing both in detention.
We expect to conduct more arrests because we are looking at about 100 involved in that heinous crime. And what we have only arrested most of the local chief executives whom we believe are part of a conspiracy to commit this crime.
A bold, though critics argue belated, display of determination to see justice served. The Ampatuan clan has long held sway over Maguindanao, and they have long been loyal supporters of President Gloria Arroyo. Ever since the killings last month, there's been a growing chorus calling for the president to take decisive action against her former allies. But those same voices are now raised in protest against the imposition of martial law.
Never again! Never again! This declaration is highly suspect, highly questionable. It is both unconstitutional, it is unnecessary, and it is very dangerous. And we fear there will be many more violations, and we fear that this can be used by the administration in its attempt to stay in power.